Hey everybody, this is Graybeard Gaming. Welcome back to Riverbed Springs. And sorry, I sound like I said Riverbed to myself. Riverbend. So yeah, we are still in September, and the reason that we have not moved on in months is because I want to get our field seeded. So what we're going to do is, as you can see, I bought a fertilizer spreader, and I did purchase a seeder. So we have a little bit of equipment now to do these tasks with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up for barley, which I've already got it ready, and we're going to quickly get this field seeded. So I think I'm going to do this myself, but I'm going to turn on the assist, and we'll do 2 head rows, and okay, so without further ado, let's get this ourselves in line over here. Yep, this is the one we want. All right. I think I'll do is I'm going to skip, then I'll go back and I'll do the alternate ones. So I have been trying to figure out how to grow my channel, and I'm trying to figure out where do I struggle when it comes to that channel growth that I am looking for. So I'd like to ask you guys, what do you think I can do better? Because I really would like to grow this channel. Seems like getting over that hump of getting to 75 subscribers is, or I guess subscribers isn't the word I'm looking for. No, it is. So yeah, getting over that hump to 75 subscribers has been difficult, because I really enjoy playing Farming Simulator, and I'd love it if this was the way the channel would grow. But did I not plant that entire row? Like a big dum-dum. Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what will make this channel grow, and what'll be more interesting. I will flat out say I have zero interest in doing a series where I do harvest of oh, what do you call it? Rice. I don't have any interest in doing rice. I know that was a big selling point for Giants on this new edition for 2025, but rice is not for me. I do like the idea of spinach. Green beans, not so much. Peas, they would be interesting. Definitely would be interesting. I do have Ray J's Second Chance Ranch that I haven't I've got some recordings, but they need edited. I've only just learned how to, through using CapCut. I've just learned how to, do small edits, such as, take two videos and splice them together. And while that is a step in the right direction, there's so much more that I need to do. I need to learn how to do cuts out of, out of things, and I don't want to pay for editing software yet, so I'm really struggling with that. Storage space is another thing that I'm beginning to struggle with. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to make the improvements to the channel, but there's a lot of struggle there. So definitely like opinions from you guys. Most people aren't even getting to this point of my videos 8 minutes in, and I mean, it's been a little difficult to get the views to get to this level, so I am struggling there. But I don't want to do the same old videos that everybody else is doing. That's why I did this one with a $500,000 in hand, but $750,000 in debt. Kind of makes you have to think about every single move. I needed to get a seeder. I needed to get a fertilizer spreader. There are so many things that I'm trying to incorporate, but it's somewhat strategic. But there's so much work that goes into this. Part of this is I'd love to do this for more than just fun. I'd love to, be able to make enough to pay for my gaming, but also sort of leave a legacy. Everybody wants to have an imprint, but my legacy is more in line with I want something there for, and I mean, it really just kind of makes me think about it this time of year, because this is, well, yesterday actually was the anniversary of my own father's passing, and it makes you think about, what I wish was different. And because 2 of my kids never met my father, so I would like to, and YouTube is helping me do this, but I'd like to have that opportunity to, extend my own legacy, I guess. And the things that not having my father with us anymore, that yes, he was cantankerous and irascible at times, and he was very opinionated, but he's also who made me who I am and what I am. And like I said, 2 of my kids never met my father, so I would like to not have, I would have liked to have not had to figure out how to explain who their grandfather was. I wish that my sister has some recordings of my dad on video, and that's great. That's there for where we can view it, and my kids can still get an experience of their grandfather. They can hear his voice. I can hear his voice. But I want that too. As part of my legacy, I want to be able to, that's why I do YouTube. I want to be able to have my legacy out there for one day for my own grandchildren, who are many years away from being thought about. Yeah, I'd very much like to have that legacy of recordings and things like that my own grandchildren one day could watch this series and be like, oh yeah, that was my grandpa. That was cool that he was willing to do something like this and put himself out there for the world to see. And that's really why I do this. I might not be a great storyteller or things of that nature, but I do want to provide an opportunity for my own children to experience some of this and to have something to go back to one day. Because I don't want to be forgotten, and I want it to make it easy for them to, one day tell their kids and their grandkids, because I know nothing about my my family beyond a generation. That's the beautiful thing about the world we live in, is we have so many opportunities now to be able to say, leave a legacy of more than just, you know, an inheritance, I guess is what I mean. One day my kids can look at this, my grandkids could look at this, and they can watch this. And it's an amazing idea that when I was a kid, you know, I had never met my dad's father. And to me, that would be so cool if, you know, we had this back then where we could work with these recordings. And yeah, that's kind of where my thinking is with that. And look at that, in 16 minutes we have managed to plant a field. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this over here off to this other side. I know that's not really my property. I don't know whose property it is. I don't think it really matters. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to unhook it. Then we're going to go get our fertilizer spreader and we're going to hit this field quick so that we can get our first layer of fertilizer down. And then in 2 months we're probably going to run the hoe through it. This field over here I'm going to do as oats probably, unless I am able to afford a where are my lines? All right. Oh, there we go. That was my issue. All right. I'm not actually going to do the steering assist. I think I can manage to cover this field without it. What we're going to do is we're just going to drive straight here. And then we will finish this here field off. And what I'll do is I'm going to take a quick peek and see how the field looks. Yep, we've got one layer of fertilizer down. I would like to purchase this field eventually. It doesn't cost a ton. This field here, on the other hand, does cost quite a bit. But yeah, I would like to purchase this field here. That I won't be able to afford for a long time. This is harvested, so I think this is my next goal. I don't know. Part of me wants that field really bad. So let's go ahead and take a look at it and see if there's any contracts that I can work on. But I'm also going to see if there's any equipment I want to buy. None. Okay, so we're going to back this up. I'm just going to drop it up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for contracts, and then we're going to call it an episode. I'll do those off the camera. That one, those two look like good ones. I don't think there's any more harvesting contracts that I can do. Nope. I can't do any mowing. Can't do plowing. I could do sowing if I really wanted to. But again, I don't think I really want to. Alright, so it looks like I will be doing some cultivating. Be getting this one. And this one. And any of these fertilizing. Probably do that one because it's right here. And we'll quickly do this fertilizing contract, and then we will just kind of sign off from there, I think. I don't even think I'm going to turn on the lines. Now, one of the thoughts I did have was just to get really, really tight with my money, and then I can purchase a wood chipper. It's still a possibility, but I'm just not sure if I want to do that, because I think the trees have to be pretty darn straight, and I don't have any pretty darn straight trees. But that is an option if I decide to go that route. I was just kind of wondering what you guys thought about that. I do know that wood chips is a way to make a lot of money, but I'm not going into further debt, so I do have to be mindful of my current financial climate. And I think I just got a little tiny section here in the center. Maybe? Yep, that's all I had. Well, there is that. Now, I'm just going to drive back up by my farm, complete that one, take a peek, see what's there. And I think we will accept that one for fertilizing. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the fertilizer spreader on the front. And we're going to drop our weight. Then we're going to pick up our cultivator, and that's that. So I'm going to go ahead and do these other couple contracts off camera, but I did want to say thank you guys for joining me on our third installment of Vanilla Riverbend Springs. Oh, and I do hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys come back again soon. I would love to have you guys. So, as always though, this is Graybeard Gaming, and I am wishing you the very best of days. I hope to see you guys again soon. Have a good one. Bye.